Hi there! This is Dr. Khushboo Shah, and sorry, I'm a little late. I was supposed to come on live at 7. Nonetheless, I'm here. Welcome. We'll just wait a few minutes, a few seconds for people to join in. Anyway, welcome everybody to another impromptu quickie with me, Dr. Khushboo. I'm an Access Consciousness facilitator, and I'm a Talk to the Entities facilitator. And what was my topic today? Yes, are you congruent with what you're asking for? Okay. So, as I facilitate these classes, of course, there's lots of people who come in, myself included, where we've gone and asked for example, more money to show up, for nurturing relationships to show up, for whatever you're asking for, okay? So, and I'm going to take the example of money specifically for this live, because then it becomes easier for me to explain what I'm talking about. So, look at this. Are you congruent with what you're asking for? Okay. So look at where you're asking for money from. Okay. For example, if you're asking for a certain amount per month, okay, it could be whatever it is for you. Okay. First of all, become clear about how much money you'd actually like to make every month. Okay. Based on your expenses, based on the things you'd like to enjoy, based on classes and courses you would like to take. Become really clear about how much money you'd actually like to make per month. Okay, that's your first step. Now, once you become clear, okay, once you have, and don't stop yourself. Don't try to budget yourself when you're trying to figure this out for the month. Okay, don't try to budget it. Don't try to make it less. Really, if you were living a fulfilling life, okay, where you got to do everything you've set your mind to do, how much money would you have to make per month? Okay, and be very, very vulnerable with this. What do I mean? Be very honest with yourself about this. Include entertainment as well. You know, going for a movie, going out for dinner, if that's what you like, and include everything, including your expenses. So what you'll get is you'll get a certain amount. Okay, that could be 1 lakh, that could be 8 lakhs, that could be 15, whatever it is, or more. Now, look at it, and when you get this amount as your per month expense or per month minimum amount that you like, when you get this, when you look at that amount, okay, what does that bring up in your life? Like, what does that bring up in your world? Okay, are you in a space where you think this is possible? Yeah, universe, show me what else can I add to my life, show me how to make this, what else is possible, etc., etc., etc. But the energy that I'm talking about is when you look at this, are you in any sort of doubt? Are you in any sort of impossibility? Are you in any sort of place where you're saying you want, say for example, 6 lakhs per month, for example, Indian rupees, and at the back of your mind, okay, you think it's not possible. You think that's too much to ask, you're never going to make that much, it's just not possible. Or whatever other points of views you have. Now, if there is this incongruence, right? You're asking for an amount and you don't think it's possible, then that is what's going to show up. Yes, a tiny doubt seeps in at some point in time. Exactly. And this is true for all of us. Okay? But what we tend to do is, when that doubt, when that impossibility, you're aware of it. It's not like you're aware of it, but we try to avoid it. We try to shove it. We try to put it under the carpet. We try to force ourselves. No, I am going to make it. No. But you're pretty much just like trying to force yourself into thinking you're going to get it. That's not how it's going to work. So what you want to do is, step 1 is, don't ignore that. Okay? Do not ignore that. Relax into it, even if it gets really uncomfortable. Okay, really relax into it, even if it gets uncomfortable, and let whatever that heaviness around that money is to sort of surface, to sort of just look at it, okay? And there are so many tools in Access Consciousness that you can use, but the one I can talk about right now is let it come and just go, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Okay? And repeat this till there is no charge, it doesn't feel heavy, till it is genuinely an interesting point of view. Till you've not bought it, till you're not trying to avoid it, look at it, let it change. This may take 5 minutes, this may take 10 minutes, this may sometimes take 20 minutes to just let go of that one heaviness that you sense. But if you do this, if you're successful in transforming this, believe me, okay, you will receive more money. That amount will seem less and less impossible, and your point of view creates your reality, and you will get what you're asking for. Okay, so this is the work that you need to do. So you have to look at whatever you're asking for. Are you really congruent with it, or you've decided, or is there some form of incongruence? It is because there is some form of incongruence that it's not showing up. Now you have to look at that with relationships. What are you asking with relationships? But you're asking, oh, I'd love this person to be this kind and blah blah blah. But at the back of your mind, you've already given up on relationships. Or you don't think true kindness is possible, or you don't even know what that means to you. Like, you have no clue what that actually means, because what you've seen is just relationships that don't work. So this incongruence between what you're asking for and what you actually think about stops what you're asking for to show up. Okay? So if there's anything in your life that you've been asking for that isn't showing up, you need to look at what points of views do you have that creates that incongruence. Okay? And then whenever you think about it, okay, for example, that amount of money, relax into it. Let that incongruence surface. Don't shove it under the carpet. Don't try to ignore it. Let it come up. Use interesting point of view. Let it fully change. Once it fully changes, you will see how things start showing up with greater and greater ease. Okay? So your target is, look, it's an abundant universe with infinite possibilities. But do you really believe that? Okay? It's great to see this quote on social media, infinite possibilities, the universe will gift you everything you desire, but do you really, is that really what you think? Or do you think the universe is not as kind to you as it is to other people, or whatever that is? Okay, so this is the incongruence. Okay, so you want to look at every area of your life and whatever you're asking for, see if there's any sort of incongruence, and don't worry about it. We all have it. Okay, that's just how everything works here. So don't worry, don't get scared if there's incongruence. Oh shit, I have incongruence. Oh shit, that was not coming. No, let it. Okay, that's where the tools of Access Consciousness come in. That's where everything in Access comes in, where it then becomes easy for you to let go of this incongruence. Okay, so one of the easiest tools is interesting point of view. So I hope this helps, and really look at this. This is how you work through everything in life. Okay, and everything will start showing up with greater and greater ease. Cool. So, well, I hope this helps, and let me know in a month's time. It'll be great if some of y'all actually go down and write down certain things and work on it this way. Get back to me in a month's time and let me know if it worked. Cool. It does work for me. I'm here, I'm making more money, I'm enjoying my life. It seems greater and greater every day, because this is the work that I do with myself. It's not like I never had any incongruence. I still do. But the only difference is I will now look at it. Okay? I will not ignore it, and I will work through these tools that I've learned, that we teach in the various Access tools, classes, and I work on it and I change it, and then more shows up, and then I change more and then more shows up, and that's how you do this. Okay? So don't be incongruent with what you're asking for. Get clear. Be congruent. Do not avoid. Do not hope and dream. okay, in a way that doesn't work for you. Okay, there are two kinds of hopes and dreams, which I'll talk about. And one hope and dream is from infinite possibilities, and one hope and dream is trying to ignore what is actually going on and hoping and dreaming. So that will probably be for a topic for another time. But for now, get congruent with what you're asking for. And what else is possible? And another note, if there's any area of your life that you feel really stuck in, okay, for example, money, there are various books in Access that you can look at that will help you step by step through this. There's a How to Become Money workbook in Access Consciousness by Gary Douglas, which is brilliant. Okay, and there's Right Riches for you. These two books will really help you with what I'm talking about and getting more and more clear. And there's various classes. Okay, so what else is possible? Get congruent with your asks. That's the only thing that's stopping you from receiving what you've been asking for. Okay? That incongruence. Nothing else. There's nothing out to get you. There is no bad karma here. There is just incongruence. Cool? Thank you so much. Yes, please, transformation expert. I don't know your name, but please get back to me. It'll be great. Alright? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.